is your queen, Mistress Aria, the Ebony Hot Wife, and you are listening to the Hot Wife Podcast. Hey, y'all. So, as you guys have been seeing on Twitter, I have been having technical freaking difficulties uploading the last episode, and I just wanted to just edit it and get it out the way so I didn't have to worry about it again and then move on. But I decided that I just need to film this and, just have a backup of podcast episodes, I guess. I'm looking for a fetish-friendly video photographer, or video editor, I should say, because I'm tired. I'm tired of doing it. You guys see the podcast, you see what it is that I'm looking for. If something that you actually do, you have a portfolio, not just some freak in my DM saying, I can do it for you. Like, I want someone who actually knows what they're doing to edit my videos and edit my clips and just send them to me for YouTube and send them to me for Instagram and Twitter and everything. Because I have so many things and avenues. It's just a lot for me to do as one person. And I love it. I love that it keeps me busy, but I want to be more productive and more, efficient with my time. And just some things you just can't do by yourself. And I am, not that I'm like afraid to hire people. I've had people help me with like my OnlyFans and stuff like that in the past. So it's not like I'm, anyways, I need a video editor. As you guys can see, we're comfy today. It's comfy because we have a lot to talk about and I just needed to get comfortable. So grab you a cup, grab your chastity, grab a blunt, grab a drink. I've got mine. And let's get into today's episode. All right, we're going to pretend like I was not just having audio problems and everything was just working really fine. And we're just going to keep pushing now, okay? I just tried to search for the video that I'm about to reference, but I'm pretty sure if we're all in the same community, we probably have all seen the video. It was a video of that lady who was like filming or doing a vlog of like her going to a swingers party. So I just wanted to talk about that. We're going to talk about social issues first, and then we're going to get into more personal stuff, but we've all saw that video, right? All right. I can't find it anywhere on the internet. I bookmarked it, so I'm pretty sure it was taken down, reported, whatever, because the outrage was insanity. But what I wanted to talk about specifically was not that situation, because it really was not that shocking to me at all. But what I wanted to talk about was the term bull, because I came across this thread, and I'm going to post it right here, and we're going to go through it together. All right, now that I've got out my handy dandy phone, I am going to pull up what I am referencing. I screen recorded it, so there was no issues of me finding it in case they deleted it within the 5 seconds I was looking at it. But I'm going to put it on the screen, but I'm going to read it as well. It says, also, that was not a swingers party. There are no couples there. All I saw were bulls and white women. Y'all figure it out, baby. And then a known creator that I know on here, she said, stop referring to black men as bulls. And then I said, bull is a term used in the cuckold stag dynamic and lifestyle. Outside of that, it feels inappropriate. And I said what I said. Y'all know that's how they refer to themselves in these situations, right? It's race play. They're into it. That's what they call themselves in that community. It's race play. Listen, I'm gonna say this. I'm not a closed-minded person, and I'm not afraid to admit I'm okay with learning, okay? So I want to preface that first. Is the term bull race play? Because I didn't think it was race play. I feel like seeing the dynamic the way that I have seen it, it made me want to not only get into it myself, but change this weird stigma that cuckolds, like hot wives, are only white ladies, like old white ladies, or like white ladies who fetishize black men to see them only as their dick. I get how that can be race play, but like, I guess from my point of view and like the love, respect that I have for black men, not only for the amazing gifts they were blessed with, but just them as people, and I actually understand to a degree like what it's like to be black. I don't understand what it's like to be a black man, but I understand what it's like to be black. So I don't really see them as a fetish. I just love my people. You know what I'm saying? I have a problem with race play in general. That's what I'm asking. And I'm asking because maybe I don't see it that way because it's coming from a place of like, not that. But that was kind of like my whole point. Like, I really wanted to get into this and be like, black men are not just their dicks. They're like people. And I understand that kink is not necessarily real life. But like, I don't like the I cannot say that word, and I'm not going to keep trying. I don't like how people fetishize black men. I don't like it. I just don't. I hate seeing it. I hate, outside of kink, how I can always tell when there's like a couple where the girl is just like, I'm dating a black guy. It's like not because there's not, you know, it's just because he's black and he's from the hood, and he, you know, because it'll make them look cooler, essentially. I can always sense those relationships, and I hate it because I don't like the fetishization of anyone. But at the same time, it's like I have to understand that within this space, like, that's going to happen. But at the same time, it's like I do what I can do to control that, which is not to engage with that content or create content that kind of knocks away that stigma that only hot wives are these like old white ladies. It's just, it's not that for me. Like, there's an actual like deep love there. But that was a tangent that I was not trying to go on right now. But is the term bull race play to you guys? Also, do you feel like this thread was like inappropriate or off? Because Ashley was right. That really wasn't, I don't know if that was necessarily a swingers party. It looked like a hot wife party. It looked like a hot wife party. Which could be a swingers party, but it didn't really look like a swingers party. It looks like she went there with some bulls, unless she's in a poly dynamic. I don't know this lady or anything. I'm just assuming based off what I'm looking at. It looked like a hot wife party. It looked like maybe a couple ladies and a bunch of guys, and they were just doing hot wife stuff. So she was right there. This creator is somebody that I do follow, who said, stop referring to men as bulls. Like, I get it. I don't know. I really like, I've been trying to like genuinely process like how I feel about this thread, because when I saw it, I was like, I really want to talk about it in the podcast because I really want to get other people's opinion. Like, how do you guys feel that this is like, do you feel like the term as a bull, do you feel like the term bull is inappropriate? Do you feel like it's race play? How do you feel about that? I'm curious to know how you guys feel. I saw this tweet, which I thought was really funny, and I responded to it so that I can talk about it very briefly because it's really not anything crazy. But when I saw it, I laughed. It says, when I see hot wife in the bio or username. This was somebody that I was supposed to shoot content with before, and it's just funny now that, like, yeah, like, what is the beef with hot wives? Like, what's the beef? Are there exceptions to these rules? Are there unknown rules between content creators about hot wives that I don't know about and I should know about? Is this the reason that content creators, when I reach out to them, they start responding, and then I tell them what I'm into and then they like stop responding. But at the same time, I get frustrated because I'm like, you follow me, you see my title in my name, I reach out to you and say I want to shoot content with you, and then you say yeah, and then I tell you what I'm into, and then you stop responding, and I'm like, wait, but like, is it a shock? Like what happened? What did I say? Like, where did I go wrong with the master list? I've been checking people off, all right, but not in the way that you'd like to know about. I've been having to check them off the opposite way because people who were interested now all of a sudden stop responding, or people are in relationships now, or people just start being weird. And like some content creators, especially big ones with big followings, like they have such they kind of treat themselves like celebrities in a sense and have these rules and regulations. And it's like, I'm a content creator too, and just because I'm smaller than you, like a smaller page than you, and my following count is not as big as yours, that doesn't mean I don't know what I'm doing. It doesn't mean I don't have any education about what's going on. So that always frustrates me because don't do that. I know what I'm talking about, and I know how this works. But I've been checking people off in the positive way too. And I am going to start doing virtual cuckold experiences. I feel like I talked to you guys about this on my Twitter. If that's what you like, or you just want to have a one-on-one where I set up the camera, he fucks me, and I'm just talking shit to you, we gonna set that up. I got that. I got the trying to find the right person. So stay tuned on that. Hey y'all, I hope you guys are enjoying today's episode of the Hot Wife podcast. I just wanted to stop in and let you guys know about this amazing tool if you are a content creator. It's called Branded Scan, and it is literally a lifesaver. It also offers you the opportunity to have your fans send you a month subscription so that way you can keep your content safe. So I would go ahead and take a look into Branded Scan. I'm going to do a quick little breakdown for you so you can just see how beneficial this tool is if you're a content creator, and how to just keep your content safe and how to keep those fake pages of you off the internet. Okay, let me walk you through it. All right, here is my dashboard. This is how many requests were sent today, how many are in progress, because I just started all this. So it'll tell you how many links are found, how many infringements, and then how much estimated money you've lost. So I've had this on. So I have active takedowns on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for the takedowns for the website. So as you can see, this is how many infringements on this one site. So click takedown. It's got all the links. You send takedown request, it has you confirm your link, and then it does all the work for you. So you see, takedown was sent. So the most that you have to do for this part is just go through each infringement, and typically I have this do this once a month, but I have not been doing that. And they do give you your first month free, so if you are interested in that, I will put the link down below if you are wanting to join, so that way you can keep your content safe and keep it in your hands and not keep it in the hands of people who are trying to steal your content. So you can put your different names, you can put all your social medias, so that way you can see what exactly people are taking. And yeah, this website is super helpful. I recommend it to any content creator because it's just they make it so easy for you to get your content taken down, so that you're not having to go to each website and put in a manual request. Like, they're pretty good at getting it taken down pretty quickly, and it gives you the option as well to be able to download the links. So if you're interested in just having all the links to the websites where your stuff is at, if for any reason you want to ignore something, say if you're working with a company and the company is on this list, you can ignore it. But yeah, I'm just showing you how easy it is to just have this go down, and it's so satisfying to watch this number drop as people are not stealing my content online. So if you haven't signed up already, again, I will be dropping a link down below, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. I appreciate your patience as I went through all of that. I just really wanted to make sure you guys saw how easy it was to keep your content safe. Like, Before, I was having to go through each site manually and try to send them an email, and it was such a hassle. So Brandon Scan is a lifesaver. They make it so easy. A couple clicks and they send off the emails. And literally, like, right after I filmed that video, there were already some that were complete. So they work really efficiently and I love them. You should definitely sign up. And if you want to send me a month subscription, I'm going to go ahead and link that down below. And if you want to just go ahead and check out the website as well, I will give you that general link down below as well. You should definitely check out Brandon Scan and save your content, okay? Now I'm going to go ahead and let you guys get back to the podcast, okay? Bye. All right, y'all. Now we are about to talk about the infamous Cuckye West. Okay? We got to talk about Cuckye and these crazy tweets. I wanted to talk about these when these tweets first came out, but as we know, technical difficulties. So we're going to talk about them now. And then it was funny because I've had people like send me his tweets, like when he tweets stuff. They send it to me and I'm like, content, podcast. So I'm just going to read a couple of things that this crazy person has said. Like when a girl gets fucked by two guys in front of me. Two guys, one cuck. Told Ray J we need to hit Kim from both sides for that superstar part 2. I like to watch. Now, I had my suspicions about Cuckye West, and we talked about it in a previous episode. I think it was titled Mr. Cuck. I started to talk about my Cuckye West theories, and that was one of them. So he kind of hit the nail on the head talking about this. Like, I kind of already knew it. And if you guys tuned in to the podcast that I was featured on called The Worst Podcast, you would know that we kind of talked about this too. Or I don't know if we actually talked about it. I think we did talk about it. Yeah, we did talk about it. So if you want to check that out, I'm going to go ahead and post that right here. And then the link will be down below as well. So he just confirmed it. He confirmed it. And we love a cuck. He's a little crazy. Little is an understatement. He's crazy. But we love a good cuck. And it's just crazy, like, what is he going through to the point where he has to tweet about him being a cuck? I think it was kind of obvious to those... It was kind of obvious to those who know about that lifestyle. But, like, why are you telling us? I mean, I know you can in free will, but, like... Do you miss your hot wife? Like, is Bianca not... Are they broke up? I don't know. I don't keep up with that shit. Is he looking for a hot wife or something? Why did he tell us this information? Anyways, we're going to get on to the next one. The next one is pretty lengthy. And this was the one that was sent to me. Like, what is this man going through? All right. It says, cuck is my whole style. It's my music. It's the way I dress. It's my attitude. Of course I'm punk. I'm the most punk nigga living, but punk ain't punk enough to describe me. And punk got niggas that dress like Devo with cone heads and shit. My shit is sex, drugs, rock and roll, money, politics, homophobia, sexual harassment, and racism. I'm a walking lawsuit. I read more pornography than I read Bible pages. I won't even read a paragraph unless it's a story about a bitch getting fucked the shit out of her. If you ain't talking about a bitch getting the shit fucked out of her, I don't want to hear it. There's so much to unpack. And not enough time in the world. We're going to choose to blissfully, not even blissfully, we're just going to ignore the fuck out of majority of that. And we're only going to talk about the cuck parts. Cuck is my whole lifestyle. It's my music. It's the way I dress. It's my attitude. I won't even read a paragraph unless it's a story about a bitch getting the shit fucked out of her. If you ain't talking about a bitch getting the shit fucked out of her, I don't want to hear it. And I know for a lot of stags and cucks, they were like, yeah. It's like he has to throw in a bunch of like racist tomfoolery in the middle of that. But yeah, like a lot of cucks agreed with that. And it's just funny that he's just like openly being a cuck now. Which I don't think there's anything wrong with being a cuck. I hate that cucks are associated with like, I hate what cucks are associated with. And I know what they are, but like, I don't know. I don't even know how to really explain that thought process. So I'm just going to choose to not to. If you knew what I was talking about, you knew what I was talking about. If you don't, sucks to suck. We're moving on. All right. So we've got the social stuff out the way. Now we're going to just like talk about some real stuff. We're going to talk about the real stuff now, okay? And I've got a lot to say, and I've got to try to say it in the right ways, you know? Hey y'all, I did a little quick change. I got a little chilly in here, but actually I really just wanted to show off my QOS merch that I got from QOS brand. I feel like you guys don't understand when I say high quality. Like, you know how some people drop merch and you could tell that they don't really care about the quality, they just really care about the quantity? I feel like QOS brand really cares about the quality. Like, this is so thick. The sweatsuit is thick. The workout outfit, it hugs me in all the right places. Literally in love with QOS brand's quality. Like, so happy that they sent me, the Ebony Hot Wife, the Holistic Hot Wife, a care package. Get into this. I swear I'm not trying to like show off my ass. I don't know if you actually saw it, but I really hope you saw it. It's a spade. It's cute. Please go shop at QOS brand. Like, QOS brand aside, I wanted to say thank you guys so much. I'm like, I don't think you guys understand how happy I am at the fact that the Hot Wife Haven is growing. I feel like I've mentioned this before, but like, I really did not have, like, I didn't see the Hot Wife podcast pass like a request that I just kept getting asked for, and I was just like, all right, I'll talk about it. You know, like, I didn't really have longevity or thoughts of longevity for the podcast. That's a better way of saying that. So I also didn't have any friends or guidance or anything like that. Like, it was really just me trying to figure it out, as most of it, you know, most of us kind of dealt with the same thing. So I just wanted to let girls who look like me know that it's not just me out here, you know? Like, when I started this, I just saw a gap and I was like, I want to be the person to fill that gap. But I never thought on the way I would meet hot wives who look like me, like, who are more experienced than me, that are bigger than me. Like, not saying that I'm big or anything like that, but I'm just saying, like, who have bigger platforms, you know? Like, I thought I was out here by myself. So to see, I'm like, oh, Dirty Husband Roy. Oh, what is it? That's The Secret Life. I think that's their name of the... You know who I'm talking about. I'm just grateful of the couples and the hot wives who have found me along the way, along this podcasting journey. And I hope the community continues to grow and beautiful people continue to join. And I see that there's more posts than just mine. That makes me really happy to see. I'm just glad to be creating a community. Like, I never saw that for me, but like, I really have along the way became really passionate about the podcast and passionate about education of kink and BDSM, and I would love to share my experiences and my knowledge with those who are interested. So I'm so glad you guys have found me and listened to the Hot Wife podcast. Got a little sentimental there for a second, but I just wanted to let you guys know I'm so grateful for the community that we've created, and I can't wait to continue to watch it grow. You know, I want to talk about something that I'm coming to understand a little bit more. Let me sip my tea. A little ASMR for you. Sorry, that was too much. This could just be a me issue. I have been talking to other hot wives, and I say that some of their experiences are similar, but I'm just going to speak to my experience, okay? I feel like being a single hot wife. And I know technically because I'm not married, I would be a cuckoldress. I definitely know how the lifestyle works. I know how the kink works very well. Been doing this for a long time. I know there's people who try to doubt my knowledge or doubt that I really does this, but I really does this, okay? But I'm still going to call myself the holistic hot wife. I'm going to manifest. We're manifesting 2025, okay? Anyways, I've been talking to other hot wives, and being a single hot wife who is attractive, who really does this, I feel like I come across people who enjoy me, and then post nut clarity kicks in, and then they're like, actually, you're kind of crazy, or actually, you're kind of annoying, or actually, I don't really enjoy your company, or whatever it might be, you know? But I'm just noticing a trend. I know there's a lot of women who do the same thing. So my message is just be careful and genuinely get to, I don't even know if I could say genuinely get to know them, you know, because it's like, or yes, genuinely get to know them, find out if they are who they say they are. Because as a person who never believed in the 3-month rule or any of that nonsensory, that it just felt like nonsensory to me. But 3 months is a really great time for a person to really start learning a person. And I say that because I feel like a lot of girls know where I'm going with this already. But I say that to, and guys too. I'm not doing a gender thing. It literally can go both ways. 3 months. I'm not saying that everyone's a narcissist, but I'm saying that we have all at one point dated someone who was a narcissist or had narcissistic tendencies. I know that word is so watered down that me saying it is like, oh, here we go. But it's a real thing. And there actually are people who are narcissists. I think women kind of use that as an excuse because like accountability is an issue. Accountability is an issue on both sides. I'm not even going to do the women thing. It's literally an issue on both sides, as I am just learning every single day. Basically what I'm trying to say before I start getting on a rant about a topic I really do not want to talk about right now. People who have narcissistic tendencies, whether they do it intentionally or not, typically at 3 months is when the mask drops. I have been recognizing a trend with that strong vulnerability with being a lover girl. It attracts a certain type of person. The words, they sound great, they sound lovely, they sound beautiful. You think you found your person, and you might have, you know? But just take it slow and really get to know them. Make sure you're making the right steps, because I do not wish heartbreak on anyone. It is painful. It's lingering, it's annoying, it's frustrating, and I don't wish that pain upon anyone, truly. So I would like for us all to do the best for us and really learn the people that we are dating, and know that not everybody's intentions may be as pure as yours, whether that's intentional or not. I don't believe that people always aim to hurt others, but I do believe that people who intentionally aim to hurt others are very awful people. I just want hot wives specifically, because I am a hot wife. I want hot wives to understand that not every person who comes into your DMs, who sings you the woes of love, is in it for you. They might think they are at the beginning, but once they get that experience that they wanted, that's why I said post nut clarity, because like, you know, you could have fucked a bunch of times. I meant like someone approaches you, they see that you're into the lifestyle, they see that you're experienced within the lifestyle, they want to have that experience with you because they know, like, oh, she's going to do it. Like, I know she's going to do it. And then you do it. And then post-nut clarity. You know what I'm saying? Stay safe out there, y'all. Like, protect your heart, protect your peace, protect all of that. And also, regardless, if you do come across people who just want to experience you, don't let those experiences change who you are. Take the lessons that you learned through that relationship for what they are, whether you see it as a lesson or not. It's shaping you for the person that you're looking for. You just have to be patient. You know what I'm saying? Don't look for it. Just let it happen. But I've learned to take relationships and the things that take the relationships and the lessons I've learned to better myself. I don't wish ill will upon any of my exes, and I thank them for the lessons that they taught me. Not all of them, but it be like that sometimes. Protect your heart, protect your mind, protect your soul, protect your body, protect your pussy. This topic I've been wanting to talk about, but like not at the same time. I feel like I'm at the point within my dating life and my professional life that it's probably best for me to separate dating and what I do. I always thought it would be a beautiful situation to have those things together, but it seems to create more conflict than it does anything else, and then there's too many feelings involved, and I sometimes start to feel used, and it's too much. I feel like right now I just need to be Gojo, but I also need to separate those two aspects right now. But for right now, for sure, I enjoy being a hot wife. If you would love to have a virtual session with me or in-person session with me, I can definitely arrange that. If you want that experience, I can give it to you, but I'm not doing any more freebies. I'm just not. I can't do it for right now, at least. I would love to give you guys experiences. I'm here for it. I love it. But yeah, I just wanted to just really say that, to be honest with you. I have a story time for you guys, and I'm super excited. Yeah, so I had this guy hit me up on Twitter or whatever. He's a professional athlete who is in the lifestyle. Very cool. I don't know why it like shocked me, like they're not real people or something, but it kind of shocked me. I don't know. But obviously you got to be discreet about stuff like that. So I felt honored already, like me. But that setup was, I was going to say kind of quick, but it really wasn't, because there was a lot of like moving around. I was here, he was there, I was there. But eventually we got together. It was a new experience for me. Like, he really knows how to treat a lady. And I don't even think he was trying. Like, or maybe he was. I don't know. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to say that it was effortless for him. He called me a black car from my house downtown in this nice 5-star hotel. I got overdressed because, like, I'm so awkward. Like, hookups with, like, bulls and stuff like that. I never know what to wear. I'm like, because sometimes they might want to go get drinks. So I typically just, like, wear, like, something semi-casual. It wasn't really semi-casual. I had some jeans on, some kitten heels, and I don't remember the top that I had on. I'm super short, so I was trying to give myself, like, I guess a half an inch. Kitten heels are so small. There's really not much height there, but they make me feel a little bit better about myself. Okay. Was shy or whatever. He looked good and scrumptious. It was easy to talk to. We were talking about everything and getting to know each other and stuffs. And then when he came out, I was out of my clothes, and he was like, "That's what I like to see." and then my little pussy wet, and he started kissing me, and I love making out. I don't know, nobody likes to do it anymore, but he was like making out with me or whatever, and I love that. It made me wet, and then he started playing with my pussy, and then I was like feeling on him, and then I called my stag, put the phone up, and I did what I do best. I showed out. I was sucking him, and his dick, he's like the one person whose dick looked bigger in person than in the picture. I feel like it's typically the other way around. It was nice. And he was just like sculpted and tatted. That already made my pussy wet. It was an overall 100 out of 10 experience. I'm exaggerating, but not really. My pussy was like a waterfall, but it wasn't too wet. It was like a perfect amount, but it was like very slippery. And as some medication that I've been taking has been making me not so slip and slide, he activated the water park. He put it down on me. Yes, he put it down on me. It got to a point where my phone had fell. I guess the phone had fell. The phone had fell from the FaceTime call, but I didn't know because I was so like into the moment. Like I dead ass forgot the phone. I didn't hear it, and I didn't consider the angle. I just was like, I was really tuned in with him, and he fucked the shit out of me on the bed, and then he told me to get off the bed, and he took me to this chair by the window. Mind you, this is like a room where you could see the whole view. Like you could see out, the whole window. I mean, the whole, it was one of the fancy ones where you could just see out. I will insert a clip right here because I don't know why that was such a difficult thing to explain. Or me over to the chair and made me look out at the city, and then he fucked the shit out of me more. He wanted me to look at the view while he fucked the shit out of me. Oh my God. I came so many times. I tried to keep count. I came so many times. He was like rubbing on my clit while he was like fucking me a missionary, and from the back. Yeah. You obviously know there's certain situations that can't be recorded, and obviously due to discretion purposes, none of that was recorded. But it'd be like the ones that aren't recorded are the best ones. Oh my God. That man put it on me. And I want him to do it more. I wanted to tell y'all, okay? So my fantasy that I was talking about in the tweet was, I don't know why I said used to want, but I always fantasized, that's a better way to say that. I always fantasized on Super Bowl Sunday if I was in the same city as the team or new connections to the team of somehow. The winning team, and whoever was single from the winning team of the Super Bowl to you guys hear the train? Choo choo. Well, yeah. On the counterpart of that, if I knew a hookup within the music industry, and I could be like an industry thought for my favorite celebs, the big dick ones only, obviously. And they get me this and they get me that, and I do this and I do that. But I wouldn't be like the other hoes who have to always, they gotta talk about stuff. Why they gotta say stuff? I never understood that when obviously I don't know the logistics, I don't know the insides, I don't know the outsides, I don't know any of the sides. I'm outside speaking about some shit I obviously don't know about, but I'm just saying I feel like when people out the celebrities they sleep with, especially if it's a situation where it doesn't seem like it was that extreme for you to done it, or it could have been resolved not on social media. Like, is the clout worth more than the setup you had? I don't know. Especially with sex workers, like, our job is based off discretion. So we should hold our clients' information as confidential. Like, there's times where resorting to social media makes sense, but I feel like a lot of the times it doesn't make sense to me. I'm like, you're making this and you're complaining, and then you just mess that up to tell us, and we can't do nothing to help you with your bills or whatever they were helping you with. Like, we can't pay those things for you directly. Like, I don't know why I went on that rant, but the point is discretion, and I would have discretion with both. In my Super Bowl fantasy and in my industry thought fantasies, I'm Gojo. Can't touch me. Why did that happen? But yes, we are celebrating me being Gojo. Yeah, celebrate it. Don't touch me. Can't touch me. Can't touch me if you wanted to. I got this super cool idea about essentially like vlogging my hot wife adventures, or like pre-rendezvous or post-rendezvous, or like Keith Lee style 10 out of 10, you know what I'm saying? So with the story time that I just told you, I did kind of started. I'm not sure if I'll continue it. You guys let me know. I'll make a poll, and you better respond to the poll. I'm tired of making these polls that y'all don't respond to, okay? Respond to the poll. Respond to the poll. And let me know if you guys enjoy these hot wife adventures. I'm going to go ahead and insert the very first hot wife adventure clip that I've got available for you. And I hope you guys enjoy it. All right, my babies. I decided that I wanted to... I always keep trying to do these, like, behind the scenes, like, get ready with me as I, but it ends up just never being successful how I wanted to, or one, I just forget to edit it. But I am rolling at the moment. I have a hookup tonight with a athlete, and I'm super excited because I just love me a good athlete. You know what I'm saying? I just love, like, a professional athlete. Like, ugh. I don't know. They just do something. They just do something to my coochie. But, yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're getting ready for that. This is the first time we've ever met. He's calling me a ride to this hotel downtown, and it's like super fancy. Like, I've lived in this city my whole life, and I've seen this hotel and I've never been to it, so I'm so excited. But I'm also nervous. I feel like no matter how often I do this, like, I'm gonna always be nervous. It's like an excited nervous, but I know that I won't be able to get too much content with this person because I said they're a professional athlete, and it just requires a lot of discreetness. But I'm excited. After I roll this, I'm going to take a shower. I literally hate rushing, but for some reason, I decided to take a nap that was supposed to be like 30 minutes, but 30 minutes turned into like 2.5 hours. So now I'm rushing, and I hate rushing. So yeah, I think he said he's going to call me a ride in like 20 minutes, and I still need to like get dressed, and Lord, what the hell? All right.
Wow. Wow. You just gonna have to wait to the next episode to hear more, because wow.
All right, y'all. So that was the first episode of the Hot Wife Adventures, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. All right, my fellow freaks, I think that's about it for this episode of the Hot Wife podcast. Like, we talked about a lot today, and I am so grateful for you guys and your patience with me because, woo child, it's been ghetto. All right, so I will see you guys on the next episode of the Hot Wife podcast, and I hope you guys stay hydrated and enjoy your day. Bye.